What is going on, everyone, and welcome back. We have got a big list of new comics coming out this week, and I'm so excited to talk about these books with you guys. In today's episode, I'm going to be going over all the new releases from the major publishers for October 19th, 2022's new comic book day. In addition to that, I'm going to be going over their variant covers and which books I'm going to be picking up. But now, let's jump right into it. Oh, and if you guys didn't already know, down below in the description, I've got a chapter list of all the different publishers I'm going to be talking about today, so you can skip around this video to whatever publishers you want to see the most. And as always, everyone, as I begin to talk about these books, just be aware there are still delays and shipment issues happening amongst the distributors and publishers, so once it gets closer to New Comic Book Day, just check with your LCS to see which books they're actually going to be getting in. So to kick this list off first, we've got AWA Upshot, and they've got one coming out this week. It's Sacrament, issue number 3. This series has been awesome. It's sci-fi. It's got exorcisms in it. Definitely check it out if you can. Moving on to Aftershock, the first one is A Calculated Man, issue number 4. Moving on to Samurai Doggy, issue number 3. Then we've got There's Something Wrong with Patrick Todd, issue number 4, and now finally from them we've got the 06 Protocol, issue number 2. After that is ARCOMICS, and the first one is a brand new story. It's Betty and Veronica, Jumbo Comics Digest, issue number 308. The only other one they've got this week is the start of a brand new series. It's Fear the Funhouse, issue number 1. This is cover A, the main cover, and then we've got a cover B, Boo variant. Moving on to Scout Comics, the first one is She Bites, issue number 3. Then we've got Triskel, issue number 5. After that is Rad Wraith, issue number 3. I actually really like that first issue. It's got monsters, skateboarding, and I grew up skateboarding, so it holds a place in my heart. But definitely check it out if you haven't already done so. Moving on to Forever Forward, issue number 2. This is cover A, the main cover, and then we've got a cover B, Manhanini variant. Next up is a series finale for Playthings, issue number 5. After that is Agent of World, issue number 3. Continuing on, we've got a new graphic novella, Ghost Planet, issue number 1. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we've got a Lloyd Bailey variant. Now, for these next few, we've got a lot of new series coming out from Scout Comics. The first one is Killcella, issue number 1. This is cover A, the main cover, and then we've got a 1 in 10 Lotte incentive variant. Moving on, the Pulp Bites, issue number 1. Followed up with that is a one-shot, Crucified Exorcisms, issue number 1. After that is another new series, Road Trip to Hell, issue number 1. This is cover A, the main. We've got a 1 in 10 Fontanella incentive variant, and now finally a 1 in 50 Fontanella foil incentive variant. The final one coming out from Scout Comics is the final new series. It's Rest in Peace, issue number 1. Moving on to Zenoscope, we've got Bell Annual, Depths of Tartarus, issue number 1. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover B, Talabao variant, a cover C, Diaz variant, and now finally a cover D, Meguro variant. Moving on to Ablaze, they've got Lovecraft, Unknown Kadith, issue number 2. This one's got 6 different covers. This is cover A, the main cover. We've got a cover B, Gomez variant, and now finally a cover C, Moy R variant. After that is Behemoth Comics. The first one is The Illusion Witch, issue number 5. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover B, Shaw variant, and now finally a cover D, Zaldivar variant. Then we've got a Halloween special for Space Lady, issue number 4. So continuing on the Source Point Press, the first one is a new series. It's Hyper Aware, issue number 1. This is cover A, the main cover. We've got an evil metal variant, and now finally a good metal variant. Moving on to another new series, it's Postmasters, issue number 1. Now the final one from Source Point Press this week is Heaven's Rejects, issue number 2. Moving on to a brand new publishing company. I talked about this one last week, but the book got delayed. We've got a new series from them, from Whatnot Publishing. They've finally made their way into selling actual comic books. It's Alpha Betas, issue number 1, and this one's got 6 different covers. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover B, Wallace variant, and now finally a cover C, video game variant. Next up is Mad Cave Studios, and they've got The Tiger's Tongue, issue number 4. This is cover A, the main cover, and then we've got a cover B, Igbokwe variant. Moving on to Black Mass Studios, they've got a Halloween special for Destiny New York, issue number 1. This is cover A, the main, and then we've got a 1 in 10 Zanfardino incentive variant. The final small indie publisher I'm going to be talking about this week is Red 5, and they've got one. It's August Purgatory Underground, issue number 3. Out of all those books I just got done talking about, the only ones I plan on picking up are from AWA. We've got Sacrament, issue number 3, and then from Whatnot Publishing, we've got Alpha Betas, issue number 1. But next up, let's talk about Image Comics and Boom Studios. First up today, folks, from Image is Gunslinger Spawn, issue number 13. This is cover A, the main cover, and then we've got a cover B, Booth variant. Moving on to Deadly Class, issue number 56. 56 issues deep. This is the series finale for this one. If you're a fan of the series, let me know, but I actually just picked up the 3 hardcovers for it. Haven't cracked into them just yet, but I'm really excited. I'm going to wait for the final hardcover to come out. Just read it all at once. This one's got 7 different covers. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover B, Sienkiewicz variant, and now finally a cover C, Montillo variant. Moving on to the Silver Coin, issue number 15. This is hands down one of my favorite series from Image right now. It's a horror anthology series. Everything just follows this Silver Coin. I absolutely love it. This is cover A, the main cover, and then we've got a cover B variant. Moving on to The Walking Dead Deluxe, issue number 49. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover B, Adlard and McCage variant, a cover C, Lotte variant, and now finally a cover D, Totino variant. Moving on, this is the end of the arc for Firepower, issue number 24. This newest volume of Firepower has been phenomenal. The first volume, I thought it was alright, really wasn't that bad of a series, but I don't know, I had a couple problems with the pacing of the series, but this new volume, I'll tell you, it has been so good. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover B, Finch and McCage variant, a cover C, Manipul variant, and now finally a cover D, Jung-Ji variant. Next up is Public Domain, issue number 5, and then after that, we've got Stillwater, issue number 16. Now, I know I've been very back and forth on this series, but in this issue, the secret of the curse is finally revealed in this issue. I'm really excited for it. Next one I'm going to be talking about today is 10,000 Black Feathers, issue number 2. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover B, Simpson variant, and now finally a cover C, Simmons variant. Then moving on to Above Snakes, issue number 4. After that is Nita Hawes' Nightmare Blog, issue number 9. This is cover A, the main cover, and then we've got a cover B, Davi Go variant. Next one on my list is The Deadliest Bouquet, issue number 3. Next one I'm going to be going over is Shirtless Bear Fighter, volume 2, issue number 3. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover B, Serrano variant, and now finally a 1 in 10 Heron incentive variant. Next one I'm going to be going over is a series finale for Lego Ninjago, Garmadon, issue number 5. This is cover A, the main cover. We've got a cover B, EJ Sue variant, and now finally a 1 in 10 Wallen incentive variant. Final one I'm going to be talking about today from Image is a one-shot for the Marked Halloween Special, issue number 1. This is cover A, the main cover, and then we've got a cover B, Haberlin and Van Dyke variant. Out of all those issues coming out this week from Image, the only ones I plan on grabbing are the Silver Coin, issue number 15, Firepower, issue number 24, Stillwater, issue number 16, 10,000 Black Feathers, issue number 2, and then finally Nita Hawes' Nightmare Blog, issue number 9. So next up, talking about Boom Studios, the first one is Wind, The Throne in the Sky, issue number 3. This one's got 5 different covers. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover B, Donovan variant, and now finally a 1 in 10 Donovan incentive variant. After that is All New Firefly, issue number 9. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover B, Jim Toe variant, and now finally a 1 in 15 Yarsky incentive variant. This next one's the final one coming out from Boom Studios this week, and I'll tell you what, guys, I am so excited for this one. The first time they came out with a volume, I knew they needed more issues, and now we're getting it. Eve, Children of the Moon, issue number 1. This one's got 7 different covers. If you haven't read that first volume, definitely check it out. It was very good, and I love the artwork as well. Just a little bit too short, so I'm happy they're giving it a new volume. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover B, Lindsay variant, and now finally a 1 in 10 Lindsay incentive variant. The only one I plan on grabbing from them is Eve, Children of the Moon, issue number 1. And next up, let's talk about Dark Horse, IDW, and Dynamite. So the first one today from Dark Horse is Shaolin Cowboy, Cruel to Be Kin, issue number 6. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover B, Heron variant, and now finally a cover C, Lee variant. Moving on to a new series for Hellboy in Love, issue number 1. And then after that, we've got Castle Full of Blackbirds, issue number 2. This is cover A, the main, and then we've got a Mariana variant. The final one coming out from Dark Horse this week is Parasomnia, The Dreaming God, issue number 3. This is cover A, the main cover, and followed up with that, we've got a cover B, Sharf variant. I won't be getting any of them, so moving on to IDW, the first one today is G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, issue number 299, almost at that big 300. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover B, Sullivan variant, and now finally a 1 in 10 Royal incentive variant. Then we've got True Cult, issue number 3. This is cover A, the main cover. We've got a cover B, Love It variant, and now finally a cover C, Fooch variant. Moving on to Sonic the Hedgehog, Scrapnik Island, issue number 1. So we've got a brand new series for Sonic. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover B variant, and now finally a 1 in 10 Skelly incentive variant. Next one I'm going to be talking about today is Crashing, issue number 2. This is cover A, the main cover. We've got a cover B variant, and now finally a cover C, Levens variant. These final two I'm going to be talking about are both best of series, so they're just little one-shots. The first one is Godzilla, Best of Mothra, issue number 1, and then finally we've got Transformers, Best of Grimlock, issue number 1. I won't be picking up any of them, so moving on to Dynamite. The first one is The Immortal Red Sonja, issue number 7, and this one's got 14 different covers. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover B, Yoon variant, and now finally a cover C, Linsner variant. Then after that, we've got Vampirella Strikes, issue number 6, and this one's got 13 different covers. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover B, Segovia variant, and now finally a cover C, Yoon variant. Now for this next one, it is the series finale for Mad Balls vs. Garbage Pail Kids, issue number 4. As of now, the website I use, they're only listing cover A, but I mean, if you've been following this channel for a while, you know Dynamite usually has a ton of different covers. So this one only having a cover A probably isn't right. Just check it out once it gets closer to New Comic Book Day. The final one coming out from Dynamite this week is Ninjets, issue number 2. This one's got 15 different covers. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover B Lao variant, and now finally a cover C Quilano variant. I won't be grabbing any of them either, so next up, let's talk about DC Comics. Oh, DC fans, you better get those wallets ready because they're about to have a large week coming up. The first one today is Nightwing, issue number 97. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover B Campbell variant, and now finally a 1 in 25 Acuna incentive variant. Moving on to the Flash, 787. This is cover A, the main cover. We've got a cover B Cambatus variant, and now finally we've got a cover C Black Adam movie variant. Next one I'm going to be going over is Batman Superman, World's Finest, issue number 8. This is cover A, the main cover. We've got a cover B Clark variant, a 1 in 25 Mercer incentive variant, and now finally a 1 in 50 Henry incentive variant. Moving on to the final issue of this series, we have Batman the Knight, issue number 10. This is cover A, the main cover, and then we've got a cover B Federici variant. Moving on to Flashpoint Beyond, issue number 6. This is cover A, the main cover. We've got a cover B Zermanico variant, a 1 in 25 Mora incentive variant, and now finally a 1 in 50 Gary Frank incentive variant. After that is Catwoman, issue number 48. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover B Souza Micah variant, and now finally a 1 in 25 Lotte incentive variant. Moving on to Deceased, War of the Undead Gods, issue number 3, and this one's got 5 different covers. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover B Homage variant, and now finally a cover C Acetate cover. Moving on to Batman One Bad Day, The Penguin, issue number 1. This one's got 6 different covers. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover B Jim Lee variant, and now finally a 1 in 25 Mora incentive variant. Next up from DC is DC vs. Vampires All Out War, issue number 4. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover B Ward variant, and now finally a 1 in 25 Stoke incentive variant. After that is the end of the arc for I Am Batman, issue number 14. This is cover A, the main cover. We've got a cover B Porter variant, and now finally a 1 in 25 White incentive variant. Next up today is Rogues, issue number 4. This is cover A, the main. We got a cover B Andrews variant, and now finally a 1 in 25 Leo Max incentive variant. Continuing on, we've got Black Adam, issue number 5, and this one's got 6 different covers. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover B Rafa variant, and now finally a cover C Cologne variant. Continuing on, we have Aquaman, Andromeda, issue number 3. This is cover A, the main cover. We've got a cover B Terrell variant, and now finally a 1 in 25 Kaggle incentive variant. Moving on to Titans United, Blood Pact, issue number 2. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover B Chew variant, a cover C Black Adam movie homage variant, and now finally a 1 in 25 Ed Benet's incentive variant. Followed up with that, folks, we've got Fables, issue number 156. This is cover A, the main cover, and then we've got a cover B Buckingham variant. This next one I'm going to be going over is the start of a brand new series. It's Harley Quinn, the animated series, Legion of Bats, issue number 1. This is cover A, the main. We got a cover B Hip variant, a 1 in 25 Fairburn incentive variant, and now finally a 1 in 50 Taylor incentive variant. Next one I'm going to be going over is another new series. It's GCPD, The Blue Wall, issue number 1. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover B Francavilla variant. We've got a 1 in 25 Fornes incentive variant, and now finally a case file variant. This next one is the final one coming out from DC this week. It's Scooby-Doo, Where Are You, issue number 118. There's a lot of good books coming out from DC this week. There's a few that I'm looking into, but the one that I know for sure I'm going to be grabbing is Black Adam, issue number 5. And now let's finish this video with Marvel Comics. Alright everyone, so to kick this list off first for Marvel, we've got Moon Knight, issue number 16. This is cover A, the main. We've got a cover B Kasara variant, and now finally a Natese Games variant. Moving on to Thor, issue number 28, and if you're not reading the Venom series, this one is going to be tying in with the main Venom run, so just be aware of that. This one's got 6 different covers. This is cover A, the main. We've got an Ivan Tao variant A and also a Scan variant A, but both of those also have variant B covers as well. Moving on to X-Men, issue number 16. This one's got 5 different covers. This is cover A, the main. We got a Daughterman trading card variant, and now finally the Tease Games variant. After that is Avengers, issue number 61. This is cover A, the main cover, and then we've got a Miracle Man variant. Moving on to a Judgment Day tie-in, we've got X-Force, issue number 33. This is cover A, the main. We've got Dragoda variant, and now finally the Tease Games variant. Then continuing on with Marvel, we've got Star Wars, Darth Vader, issue number 28. This is cover A, the main cover. We've got a Land, Star Wars, A New Hope 45th Anniversary variant, and now finally a Rise variant. Then continuing on with Marvel, we've got Carnage, issue number 7. This is cover A, the main. We've got a Magno variant, and now finally a Miracle Man variant. Next one today I'm going to be talking about is Iron Man, issue number 24. This is cover A, the main cover. And then followed up with that, we've got a Miracle Man variant. Moving on to Predator, issue number 3. This series has been awesome so far. The second issue was a little bit on the slower side, but they did a great job building up all the suspense. This is cover A of the main. We've got a Harvey variant, and now finally a 1 in 25 Mastrazo incentive variant. Now moving on to this next one, it is a start of a brand new series, and I swear I just got done talking about this a couple top 10 lists ago. I don't remember exactly which one, but we've got a brand new Spider-Man series. It's Deadly Neighborhood Spider-Man issue number 1. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. It's probably my favorite superhero character, but I feel so burnt out on Spider-Man books right now. We've got so many ongoings and mini-series. It's just insane to me. We've got 7 different covers for this one. This is cover A of the main. We've got a 1 in 25 Momoko incentive, and now finally a 1 in 50 Sienkiewicz incentive variant. Next one I'm going to be going over is Midnight Suns, issue number 2. I thought the first issue was pretty solid. It didn't exactly go how I thought it was. I wasn't a big fan of how they included the Strange Academy stuff into it, but I'm excited to see where they go with the story. This is cover A of the main. We've got an Atiz Games variant, a Nakayama Virgin variant, and now finally a 1 in 25 Ribic incentive variant. Next one I'm going to be going over is Captain America, Symbol of Truth, issue number 6. This is cover A of the main. We've got the Land Shark variant, a Connecting variant, and now finally an Atiz Games variant. Moving on to Alien issue number 2. This is cover A of the main. We've got a Braised variant, a Frank variant, and now finally a 1 in 50 Wolf variant. Moving on to a new series, it's Crypt of Shadows issue number 1. This is cover A of the main. We've got a Lubera variant, a Brown variant, and now finally a Stegman Morbius variant. After that is Defenders Beyond issue number 4. And followed up with that, we've got Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings issue number 4. This is cover A of the main. We've got the Land Shark variant, a Atiz Games variant, and now finally a Tan variant. Now for this next one, this is the final one coming out from Marvel this week. It's a brand new series. We've got Miracle Man, The Silver Age, issue number 1. This one's got 7 different covers. This is cover A of the main. We've got a 1 in 25 McNiven incentive variant, and now finally a 1 in 200 Peach Momoko incentive variant. Solid week coming up from Marvel. The ones I'm going to be grabbing, though, are Moon Knight issue number 16, Thor issue number 28, Carnage issue number 7, Iron Man issue number 24, Predator issue number 3. I know I just got done saying all that stuff about Spidey, but I gotta pick it up as a big Spider-Man fan. Deadly Neighborhood Spider-Man issue number 1, Midnight Suns issue number 2, and then finally Alien issue number 2. And now let's do a recap of these comics. So what do you guys think about this week's upcoming new comic book day? It's going to be solid, right? There are so many good books that I'm looking forward to. Boom Studios, we got a brand new one with Eve. I've been hoping for a new volume for so long. AWA's got Sacrament on the way. Brand new publisher, Whatnot Publishing. I'm actually very excited for Alpha Betas as well. But I'd say the one book that I'm going to be looking forward to most this week is going to be from Image. The Silver Coin. I absolutely love that series. If you are sleeping on it, definitely try to find some back issues. Grab a trade paperback or two if you can for it. But if you're not a horror fan, horror anthology, definitely skip on it. But seriously, if that's even up your alley just a little bit, it is a top-notch series from Image right now. And thank you for watching this video, everyone. If you did enjoy it, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to miss out on any of my upcoming content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below with notification bells turned on. I've got 2 more videos sitting off to the side here with more of my comic book content. Click on one of those, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.